we're going to have the newest school in the Garland Independent School District here at this site. And it's going to serve a growing, vibrant community, one of the areas that has the most school children in our entire school district is located in this area. The tree-lined streets that surround this community that serves Daugherty have sheltered children, sheltered families and memories for 60 years. And what I look forward to is 60 years from now, in the year 2072, when people sit in this auditorium, the new auditorium, and talk about the legacy of Daugherty, and talk about the legacy of a caring school, talk about the legacy of caring people that had vision, that built this school in 1952, that built one that was going to open in about 2013 and 14, and be able to look back in 2072, said those were people of vision, but most of all, those were people that cared about children, families, education. They cared about one another, and they had love in their hearts, because brick and mortar don't make a school. It's you as families, it's you as people, and it's the memories that we have that are carried forward from 1952 to today to the future. That is the significance of school. That is the significance of community. That is the significance of education.
Hello and welcome to another edition of School Scene. I'm your host Chris Moore, and this is our opportunity to bring you into our schools, show you some of our wonderful programs, and let you see what our teachers and staff do every day educating the students throughout this district. This is a district that is steeped in tradition, a district that has been around for more than 112 years, and it's oftentimes difficult to find first-time feats in a school district that has been around as long as Garland. But Daugherty Elementary School has done just that, and we are joined here today by Daugherty Principal Deborah Henson. Deborah, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here. Daugherty is an elementary school. As I just mentioned, it recently became the first school in the history of the district to be razed, torn down, and then revived.
That's correct.
And this is a process that began in the 2010-11 school year?
Yes, yes.
Tell us a little bit about the conclusion of that school year, how the following school year went for you guys, and then it led us here to the grand opening during this time.
During the 2010-11 school year, we had several meetings starting to design the building, take input from teachers and parents on what they were looking for in a new school. As we approached the close of that year, our teachers had the challenge of packing up everything that they owned to be moved over to South Elementary, where we were relocated for the 12-13 school year. Some teachers found some things that had been here almost as long as the old school building had been here. And so we had an opportunity to divide, conquer, sort everything, relocated over to Southgate, filling in all of their empty rooms and using many portable classrooms, and took 300 students with us and operated from there last year while this building was under construction, and then came back, doubled our numbers, doubled our staff, and here we are.
And that 300 number you just mentioned, 300 students went with you to Southgate.
Correct.
Your student count was a primary reason that there was such an ongoing evaluation and study with regard to Daugherty. The old facility had become too small to take in the neighborhood students, hadn't it?
That's right. While we were at the old building, we had about 400 kids with us. There were about another 400 to 600 kids who were being bused out of the neighborhood because there simply was not room for them in the old building.
How many students do you currently have here today?
I have right around 660 kids, all of whom are neighborhood kids, no school buses.
That's wonderful.
Yes. After having had school buses last year, we're enjoying the fact that we have so much parent contact, because a lot of them do walk their kids or drop them off, and so we see them on a daily basis.
What's been some of the feedback from the parents and the students that have gotten to come into this new state-of-the-art facility?
When they walked in the first day, the kids' mouths just kind of dropped open and they were staring at everything kind of wide-eyed. they almost walked into walls and each other as they were looking at all of the new facilities. Comments have been extremely positive about the fact that we can house so many kids, all of the features that we have, the new library that really fits the size of the school that we need, the technology that we have for our kids to work with. It's all been very positive. We're looking to make the facilities more available for some of our parents for some things that they would like.
It's the first two-story elementary school in the district, entirely two-story. You mentioned the library, the architects and the design team. You guys did an exceptional job of getting a lot of space on a smaller lot. What is your favorite aspect? What's the favorite part of this new building for you?
I think it would be a toss-up between the library and the academic courtyard that we have. You'll see our kids out in the courtyard doing science experiments, reading books, teachers presenting material to them, and it's really nice to have a place where they can go, either take advantage of just the free space for different kinds of learning, and then the library simply having the space for our kids to truly enjoy books.
Well, Deborah, we appreciate you taking the time to be with us here today. Of course, we're going to have a groundbreaking dedication ceremony this spring. We will do a wonderful job of advertising that and letting all of our viewers know that is impending. We had a remembrance ceremony, very similar, at the conclusion of the 2011 school year. So we'll do the same here and bring the folks back in. But thank you for your time. Appreciate you letting us into your building. One new facility to another, South Garland High School just opened a new Tech Autobody welding program. Let's take a look.
Hello, my name's Craig Bowman. I'm the lead Autobody instructor here at South Garland High School, and we are so excited to be here. I taught at Lakeview Centennial for 19 years, and this summer we moved over here to this new facility. And it's really awesome how the Garland Independent School District supports the vocational education so much. We are training students so that they can enter into the workforce, and they can go right to work with certificates, with certifications and the things that helps them to become employable right away, right when they graduate from high school. We teach a lot of different things to the students. First of all, basically, we teach them about basic metal prep. To have a nice paint job, it's got to be prepped right. We do a lot of customization work. The customizing is really cool because what it does is it teaches them how to pay attention to detail. Then when they work on these projects, they also take them to Student Skills USA contests where they're able to compete against other high school students from across the state. And our Autobody program has a history of consistently winning all first places in state. We also usually win best in show. We have about 9,000 square feet in the shop here, and we have 2 enclosed classrooms, which is just really awesome. This gives us a place for each of the classes. We have 2 classes going on at the same time with 2 teachers. Mark Beatty is our other instructor. There's several ways of looking at the success of the program. One of them is how many kids actually just go into the industry. We've never really figured it out, but there are a large number that do go into the industry. The other thing that is so important that a lot of people don't understand is you take a kid and you teach him some hand skills, and the thing that happens is he's able to take those hand skills and learn to problem solve. Okay, that is a life skill that is so important. Okay, if he doesn't go into the paint and body business, that's okay. You know, if he doesn't become an auto tech mechanic, it's okay. But what he does is he learns to work with tools. We did a really cool project for North Garland High School in their cafeteria. What we did was we took all the sheet metal that goes on the front of a '66 Mustang. And what we did was we started with a cooler box and we built a Mustang front end around that cooler box. So when the kids go through the line, they can reach into the motor compartment and pull out their juice boxes and their milk and stuff, and then go on through the line. And we also custom painted a hood that's on the back of it, and it's got a real hot rod theme, black and white checkered. This is such a great facility. And the thing that is so cool is the Garland Independent School District and Dr. Gilbreth allowed us to be in the design from the very start. And what happens though, we were able to take an empty blank space and set it up so that it would really fit our needs.
You know, the best part is seeing kids, the lights come on when they come in here, they're so excited. And to see them get the skills and be able to take them with them and move on up, definitely it's a race, and some people just grasp it and enjoy it and move a little faster than others, and others, but they all get something out of this program. People don't believe how seriously happy I am when they see me in the halls, because every day I'm blessed. I get to do what I love doing. I love coming here. We spend way too much time up here because we really enjoy what we're doing. We believe in it. And when you see the results that the kids get and what they can take it on in the future and become part of their lives, it's so rewarding.
My name's Timothy Honnell. I'm the auto technology teacher over here at South Garland High School. Man, we get involved in everything. We're actually going through a 2-year program, and so the first thing we're doing is going into oil changes and learning all the maintenance type stuff, and then we go into brakes and learn all the brakes, ABS, and all the new systems out today. Then going into steering, suspension, small electrical, HVAC, ACs, that kind of stuff, and then we go into engines and transmissions. I got a 17 years experience in the automotive field as a technician, and I'm a master technician, also ASE certified, and then I've also taught at Eastfield College for the past 3 years. I just wanted to make a difference in kids' lives and give them a great future, and I got to the point in my career where I've done just about everything I can do, and I've always wanted to teach even since I was in college. As soon as I got out of high school, I've always wanted to be a teacher, so I put my 2 favorite things together as far as teaching and automotive, and it's just living my dream. I hope they all pursue a career in here, and then also it'll set them up for a career, but also go to college as far as Eastfield or UTI, maybe a trade school, something like that. The majority of my kids this year are actually going to leave here and go to trade schools after they leave here. So yeah, it's really, really good.
How you doing? I'm Coach Barnett. I'm the new welding instructor here at South Garland High School. Actually, I'm just new here to South. I was at Lakeview, built the welding program there for 13 years. The welding program is one of the only pure welding programs of its kind in the Southwest that turns out certified welders at a high school level. We have many, many students already working all through the industry for quite a few years now. This facility is a state-of-the-art. It's probably one of the nicest facilities there is in the whole Southwest. This is the lab section. We have 25 booths to do all processes of welding, arc welding, MIG welding, TIG welding, and we do gas welding also. We have an outside grinding station, which is very unusual. It raises the noise level, brings the noise level back down, and then go outside and grind. Every machine is new. Comparing this to what I came from, this is light years above it. We have a separate classroom. We're a complete stand-on facility. We've got our own bathrooms, we've got our own water fountains, cleanup stations. I'm extremely proud of this facility. It's just going great here at South Garland. If you're thinking about coming to South Garland, the welding program is the place to come to. The welding program has one purpose. It's to turn out young men and young ladies and go into the welding field and make large money. That's what it's all about. The different levels of certification, I can certify these students in a 1G position, which is a flat position, a 2G, which is sideways like this, a 3G, which is vertical up, vertical down, or 4G overhead. Also, I do 5G pipe certification. I can do either SMAW, which is arc welding, or GMAW, which is MIG welding. I can certify them in that. And if they want to get certified in TIG welding, I can do that also. The certification that I present them with here is just as good as any certification. Some of the top welding schools in the country charge anywhere from $15,000 to $20,000 to go through their program. Doesn't cost the students anything to come into this program. I really like to get a student for 3 years, but I've seen them come through at 2. In fact, I have students that have gone through at a senior level and get their certification in 1 year. It's beyond my wildest dreams to work with a staff as good as this, from the principal all the way through all the staff members and everything, all the teachers. Everybody has been very, very supportive, coming down to see the program, and this is just a great place to be.
Great look at our new facilities there at South Garland High School, encompassing, of course, those 3 programs. Cosmetology also was an addition at the campus during the ongoing construction. Of course, Lakeview Centennial students are now transitioning over to South, and from all accounts, it has been a very successful experience thus far, and just a good look at what Garland ISD continues doing to expand its programs and its options for its students. That's all we have for you this time on an edition of School Scene. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you down the road.